Hello, my name is Emma DiMaggio, and I'm the production manager of the Signal Tribune. This week I wrote a story about local artist Jose Loza, who's using his work to spark new conversations about public safety.
We decided to print one of his activity sheets in this week's newspaper. Today, I'll be showing you how to put it all together, which doesn't take many supplies and should be pretty simple for people of all ages.
First thing that you'll need is a copy of this week's newspaper. You can find one of these at Mother's Market. They're free, so you can just pick one up. The next thing is a pair of scissors. If you're doing this with kids, you might want to use safety scissors instead. And your choice of adhesive. I'm using this craft glue, but if you use a glue stick or you have some tape lying around, those will work just as well. So the first step is to take your newspaper and open it up to page 7. So anything with a dotted line is where you should cut.
While I'm doing this, I'll tell you a bit about the inspiration for this piece. A few months ago, the outlet For The published a story that tracked campaign contributions in the city of Long Beach. One of the key aspects of the story was that Mayor Robert Garcia had received $500,000 in campaign contributions from the Long Beach Police Officers Association since 2015. This inspired Loza to create this piggy bank as a way to visualize the contrast between contributions from regular citizens, which may metaphorically only amount to loose change, while special interest groups have the financial power to contribute large sums to their favored candidates. The next step is to fold along all the plain black lines. This will make it easier for when we're actually gluing the piece together. Because it's made out of paper, this piece will need a little bit of structure, so make sure you fold across every single black line.
Should look a little bit like this. We're going to fold it inward on itself, so make sure you fold upwards when you're making those creases. What we want to do is all of these little pieces that are kind of flopping out to the sides, we want to glue those together. So I'm going to take some of my craft glue. You could do this with tape as well. It might be a little tricky with tape, but I'm going to put a dollop on the top right-hand corner, and then I'm going to repeat that step with the next side. And then we'll have the first corner. At this point, it should kind of look like a lounge chair. Hopefully, as we go on, it'll look a little bit less like that. The little trapezoid at the very bottom that we creased, that little flap, on the orange side, we're going to put a small line of glue or tape and stick that in where it says glue tab here. So once we're done, we'll have a little campaign fund for you to put change in, a little conversation starter, and maybe it'll help you think about campaign finance in a new way. And if it doesn't, then at least you had fun doing it.